MotoGP is no stranger to rivalries, but sometimes the drama spills over into full-blown controversy. From bitter clashes to accusations of sabotage, these feuds have shaped the sport and divided fans. Buckle up, because today we're counting down MotoGP feuds that only get wilder and more controversial as they escalate. We kick things off with two American icons, Kevin Schwantz and Rainey. Their rivalry started on home soil, but soon turned into an all-out war on the world stage. Schwantz's fearless, all-or-nothing style versus Rainey's calculated precision. It was a recipe for drama. These two went at it relentlessly, taking turns at being the best in the world. From Laguna Seca to Suzuka, every race felt like a championship bout. But unlike some of the feuds coming up, this one never went completely off the rails. The respect was there, even if it was buried under layers of competitive fire. Next up, an all-Spanish grudge match that lasted for years. Jorge Lorenzo and Pedrosa weren't just fighting for wins, they were battling for national pride and dominance. Lorenzo was all about precision, a machine-like metronome on the track. Pedrosa, small but mighty, using aggression and raw talent to fight back. These two pushed each other to insane levels, but it wasn't just friendly competition. Oh no, the tension was thick, on track and off.
And then the way they reacted to that was way too aggressive, way too impetuous.
Pedrosa later admitted their rivalry made them better, but in the moment, it was war. When Lorenzo recently asked if he ever hated him, Pedrosa didn't hesitate. Of course, he even admitted he never wanted their forced 2008 handshake. Years later, the fire still burns. A feud over grid dust? Yep, welcome to the bizarre beef between Valentino Rossi and Sete Gibernau. Gibernau protested Rossi's team for cleaning his grid spot before the start, and that did not sit well with the doctor. The fallout? A legendary curse. Rossi allegedly declared that Gibernau would never win another race. And guess what? The racing gods made sure that's exactly what happened. Petty? Maybe? Iconic? Absolutely. You can't script this level of MotoGP drama. This one wasn't just a rivalry, it was a soap opera on two wheels. Rossi versus Biaggi, a feud so intense it spilled over into actual punches. Biaggi, the Roman emperor of slick style and arrogance, didn't take kindly to Rossi's jokes. Rossi, the king of mind games, made sure to push every button. At Suzuka in 2001, Biaggi tried to run Rossi wide. Rossi got his revenge mid-race, passing him and delivering a now legendary finger wag. But that wasn't the end. Oh no, just 2 races later, they nearly threw hands on their way to the podium. Biaggi later claimed the mark on his face was from a mosquito bite. Sure, Max, sure. Laguna Seca, the corkscrew. If you know, you know. But in 2011, the drama hit a whole new level. Rossi went full send, cutting through the gravel to pass Stoner. It was gutsy, it was genius, and it made Stoner furious. Later, Rossi ran him off track, forcing an error. After the race, Rossi came to apologize, and Stoner dropped the coldest line in MotoGP history. Obviously, your ambition outweighs your talent. Ouch, no comeback for that one. Phillip Island, one of the most chaotic MotoGP races ever, a race with 52 lead changes. But the biggest controversy came after the checkered flag. Valentino Rossi accused Marquez of deliberately slowing down to help Lorenzo in the title fight. Conspiracy? Gamesmanship? No clue. But Marquez denied everything. This wasn't just about a race, it was about a championship war brewing in the background. Fast forward to 2024, and we've got fireworks between Alex Marquez and his own teammate, Joan Mir. At the 2024 Japanese Grand Prix, Marquez made an aggressive pass on Mir, nearly sending both Hondas into the gravel. Marquez later admitted he expected a penalty, but brushed it off as just racing. Mir wasn't buying it. He called out Marquez for prioritizing ego over teamwork. Tension? Oh, you bet. Honda had a PR nightmare on their hands, with fans and insiders split on who was in the wrong. Fresh off the press, Alex Marquez versus Pecco Bagnaia at Aragon 2025. A racing error or something more? Bagnaia accused Alex Marquez of a dirty move, with Ducati's data backing him up. Instead of diffusing the situation, Alex's defiance and dismissive attitude only fueled the fire, enraging the Italian camp. Bagnaia and his VR46 crew slammed him, making it clear the bad blood wasn't going away. And with Marc Marquez joining Ducati in 2025, this feud could ignite a full-blown war inside the garage. If Sepang was the explosion, Argentina 2018 was the aftershock. Marquez, riding like a man possessed, collided with Rossi in an aggressive overtaking attempt. Rossi was livid. Marquez tried to apologize post-race, but Rossi's camp wasn't having it. The press conference was pure MotoGP drama. By this point, it wasn't just a feud, it was war. Fans, teams, and even fellow riders took sides in what became MotoGP's most toxic rivalry. This is it. This is the big one. Sepang 2015, the feud that turned the MotoGP world upside down. Rossi believed Marquez was deliberately messing with his title hopes, racing him harder than Lorenzo. So in an intense battle for third place, Rossi took matters into his own hands. Literally, a controversial move that saw Marquez hit the deck and Rossi penalized. One move, one moment, and a rivalry that would never recover. And there you have it, MotoGP's most intense feuds. Which one do you think was the most explosive? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a moment of MotoGP moments.